All right, everybody, what's going on? How y'all doing? Welcome to another edition of SWAC Smoke. This your boy C Wells in the house. Got the big soldier over there, Jamie G holding it down. I think I hold on, y'all. All right, there we go. What's going on, big soldier? What's happening with you?
Oh, what's up, man? What's happening? What's good with y'all, man? We got football tonight.
Yeah, we got SWAC football tonight, man. No FBS games, no none of that, man. We got SWAC action tonight. Got Pine Bluff taking on my boy Coach Maynard. Man, hey, I need
the official hog head and cheese crackers bowl because it's gonna get rough tonight, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one you need to buckle in and get ready, man. I will say this, man. The coach, anytime Coach Maynard say something before a game, bro, it don't work out for his team, bro. So he need to just kind of make some things chill out. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll get into the game and stuff a little bit later. But man, I like the barking, man. I hope we do that some more.
Yeah, me too. It makes the game more interesting. It makes it more watchable.
Yeah, it's like, man, everybody's so, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's so uptight and careful about what they say, man. It's like, man, let's have some fun, Like, let's get these games excited, man. I hope old Alonzo pull up in a black cutlass or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Make that thing make that thing happen, man.
Yeah, that'll be it right there, man. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be actually. I like this matchup though. I really do.
Yeah, I do too, man. Since this game about to start in a few, man, let's go and talk about this game a little bit, man. I think Pablo got a good shot in this game. To be honest, man, if you want to keep it 100 with you, because they've been playing a lot better than I thought they might play, man. Like Coach Hampton got them boys fired up. They playing with energy. They got a really good running back in Jonas Davis, man. He carrying the ball well. I think he's second in the league in rushing right now. So they got, they still got some kinks to work out, but they playing pretty well so far.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they really got a good shot. The way they played the second half of the Tennessee State game and last week to grind it out and beat a good Miles College team to get their first win. Now they hungry for their second win, and I think they beginning to buy into Coach Hampton's program.
Yeah, and I think one thing I think about Coach Hampton, man, is he got energy, and I said it before, he got a Odom's energy to him, bro. I mean, he look a little bit like Coach Worm, but he got that energy, and he want to play physical, want to run the ball, want to get grinded out, and that's the kind of thing that can get a team going. If they can, have some positivity early in this game. What's up, Lowe's J? Trophy Chasers in the house. What's going on with you? Welcome to the show. Like I said, I think they got a good chance in this game because A&M they had to kind of go back to the drawing board. Running game last week for them didn't go the way anybody expected. Negative 17 yards. I never expected them to not be able to move the ball at all on the ground. Quincy Casey started last week. I'm assuming he probably gonna start this week. I know Xavier Langford had a knee injury. I don't know if he's good to go, but they have to find a way to get that offense going again, because if they can't move the ball, they in trouble.
Yeah, they're gonna be good as hog head south.
We got Rattlers checking in. What's going on? We're gonna get to y'all game last week and y'all game this week, so we're gonna definitely chop it up about the Rattlers. But let's go ahead and make a pick on this game, man. Who you got winning this game?
Yeah, y'all seen in the SWAC Smoke group text, I picked UAPB. I got UAPB because I feel like what they got to lose, like Coach Henderson said, what they got to lose, man. Actually, the quarterback for UAPB, he's starting out pretty good. He just hadn't put together very much offense. And I think that Miles Wynn is going to carry over to this game. And I think they're going to really play hard, man.
I predict Manor going to bark after the game.
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs just don't have enough bite for this in this game. That's just my personal opinion.
I'm going the other way, man. I think they bounce back. Shout out to PV checking in. We're gonna talk about the Panthers in a few. I think they're gonna bounce back, man, because I think they came into this game. They came into the game last week, and I don't know if they overlooked Southern, which don't make no sense because it's only 2 games into the season. But I don't know if they felt like they were too up for the game and they just couldn't get anything going and they just couldn't turn it around, or if I know that I just don't know what the issue was that because offensively they just were out of sync all night. So playing at home, I think that can help them get back together, because if they can't run the football, they can't win. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you, because the passing game is good, but it's not win a game good if you one-dimensional. So they have to be able to run the ball in this game. Pine Bluff been playing, like I said, they've been playing strong, and they're gonna make it tough. I think it's gonna be an ugly game, bro. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think A&M gonna find a way to win. I think they need to.
Too. I think the turnover battle is gonna be a big key into it. Yeah, I think whoever wins the turnover battle in this game is going to be victorious, because I think Alabama A&M definitely having that fumble at the goal line last week playing Southern. Man, that hurt, bro.
Oh yeah, that was a game changer.
That was a game changer right there. You can't get in the red zone and not score. So
that game was exactly what you're saying, and we're gonna kind of go into that game from here. 4 turnovers for Alabama A&M, all in the second half, including 2 in a row, because they called it a block punt, but really the guy pulled the ball down and didn't even try to punt. He tried to run and fumble. We missed the field goal. They got the ball back and ran some weird double reverse and fumbled the ball, which I thought that was a crazy play to run right there. They fumbled the ball there. Another fumble, like I said, the goal line, and then an interception at the end of the game. And I don't think they had been turning the ball over in the other 2 games. So 4 turnovers, it's hard to win against anybody. So they have to be able to take care of the ball. Pine Bluff that has some turnover issues. So, like you said, whoever win that battle probably gonna win the game, because I think this game is gonna be very close. I do think though, man, that the battle on the sidelines is interesting to me, because I don't really think Coach Manor get the most out of his teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that team was not bad. That team is athletic. They got good size. They got weapons on offense. The defensive line is big. The secondary kind of but they got pretty good front 7. But I don't think he's getting the most out of his guys though.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because like you said, there's plenty of talent on this team. And you loaded with a lot of FBS transfers, and you can't be playing like this when you loaded like that, because if you don't have the quarterback to get if you don't have that great quarterback play to get these skill guys the ball, it's not gonna work. So Manor got to figure out how to he might need to figure out how to make the offense simpler. Maybe something for easy them to understand, because defensively, they got a little bit better. It's just that offense just takes its time to get going, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and you're right. Defensively, the last couple of years they've been getting better and better. They slowly getting up. The offense the offense is a roller coaster. You don't know what you're gonna get from them. I don't really hold the Vanderbilt game against them, but they scored 13 points in that game. Then they scored 51 against Lane, and then they turn around and score 10. So where is this team? They gotta be somewhere in the middle, I guess. But they have to find a way to be consistent. and move the ball, and cash in on them opportunities.
Does this game tonight count as a SWAC game because they have to go ahead and try to win this one because they don't want to be behind the 8 ball because
this do count in the standings. This do count in the standings. So they that's a good point. They looking 0-2 in the face in conference play. The odds of FAMU losing 2 games or 3 games in the conference it can happen, but it ain't. I don't necessarily. It's slim. It's slim. So if you counting on other people to do the job for you, then you already lost in this situation. They cannot afford to lose this game, man. Start off 0-2. That's like a death sentence, man. What's going on to my folk out there, man? What's happening in D-Town? Raleigh, Texas. What's going on with you?
Checking in.
So, Pine Bluff don't got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? We all pick Pine Bluff to finish last. So if they lose, they just lose. So I feel like they're gonna come out and play free. I think Alabama and them need to put Saturday game behind them as quick as they can. So they need to have a quick start. They need to score early to get some momentum going, because if this game is sluggish and slow, the more it stay that way, the more I like Pine Bluff. But I'm still going with A&M just because they playing at home. I think, to me, that's the difference.
I got Pine Bluff. They the underdog, man. They coming into this game already being looked at as the ones that, hey, we finna run y'all over. But man, I'm telling you, they finna come to play tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they can finna surprise some people. I don't think it's gonna be very high scoring. I say I got UAPB winning 17-13, man.
Yeah, I think I said 20, 21-17 or 21-14 or something like that. I think it's gonna be similar, when it comes. I will say special teams can be a big thing in this game. Terrell Gardner from Alabama A&M, he returned a punt for a touchdown against Lane. Yeah. So that's always something to look out for. Yeah, like I say, that to me, that's the really only reason why I picked them is because they playing at home. If this game was at Pine Bluff, I might pick Pine Bluff. I just think home field, works good in matches like this. But we'll find out in a few minutes, man, when they kick this thing off. Let's run through last week's games, man, real quick, and then we'll spend the rest of the time on this weekend's. We don't really need to say a lot about the Miami game, 48-7. I did hear Bethune-Cookman lost their quarterback in that game, so that's that's rough. You don't want to lose guys in a game like that, but I think that's gonna hurt.
But one positive note in this game, BCU covered the spread. Oh yeah, they did. Hey, salute. Anytime you cover the spread, bro. Anytime we cover the spread, it's all good. Grambling, Florida Memorial gave Grambling a little bit of a run, man. I was surprised. Sure did.
I was really surprised. They ran the ball on Grambling pretty well, and to me, that's a cause for concern, man. Grambling defense got some guys that can play, but I don't know if it's their scheme or what. But they not making the plays on defense that you would expect, especially for a team that's got the preseason Defensive Player of the Year on it. Florida Memorial ran the ball for 233 yards on them.
Dang, really?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is my theory. I think them boys were partners. Them boys
had to be.
Them guys lightly. They're like, man, we're finna run these dudes over. But hey, man, 233 yards to a
team like that.
That's not good. That's not a good look.
Again, numbers don't mean everything, but Florida Memorial outgained Grambling. They held their own. Grambling got better skill talent, but that's got to be an issue to me. That's something that jumps out to me in a game like that. That's a team you got to take care of early and get it over with. So that's something to keep an eye out on Grambling moving forward. If their defense can pick up the slack. Pine Bluff, like you said, they grinded one out against Miles, man. They had to hold on. They had to hold on tight. But when you need a dub, you take it how you can get it, and they got it, man. They got it in a good way. FAMU, man, that third quarter, that third quarter, they took over. They took over.
Man, if West Florida had a quarterback, y'all. Cause Pee Wee Jerry just wasn't working. But I'm gonna tell you what was West Florida Achilles heel. And I bet y'all agree with me. I didn't realize Ron Dickinson Jr. was calling their plays.
Oh yeah, that's a big problem. That's a big problem.
Y'all been here, SWAC fan, y'all know who that is. He used to call plays for JSU back in 19, and you see what happened. so I didn't know he was calling plays for West Florida, but man, that Pee Wee Jarrett, they could not get another go offensively, but that defense
kept them in that game, man.
They just got tired at the end of the FAMU just warm out at the end because
and they did, FAMU did what you're supposed to do. In a game like this, it was tight. It could go either way at one point. They took the game by the throat and took it over. They made the big plays and they left no doubt. So that's exactly what I was looking for from them because I thought it would be a closer game, which it was for a while. But, like you said, West Florida couldn't score because, FAMU defense is showing where they are. And, big game from Musa, 271 and 3 touchdowns. Marcus Riley had a touchdown. They got weapons all over the field, and that team has still not scratched the surface of where they could be. So that's a little scary if you still got to play them because they still putting things together. But they're gonna be. It was, man.
It was a good test
because like I say, man, West Florida is really a FCS team, man. So that's a legit battle. You went to war in that game. It wasn't no pushover. You went to war, you took all the punches, and you came out on top, and that's all you can ask for. For my Texas people, I'm gonna skip both of y'all games, man. I'm gonna skip both of y'all games. We'll talk about y'all games coming up this week. I'm not gonna mess with y'all on those. Hopefully, y'all got some good checks though.
Hey, you skip past JSU. We knew what happened with them.
Yeah. We'll leave everybody alone that play the FBS game, man. We're not gonna mess with y'all this week. But I do got to throw something at Valley though, bro. They played them Okra, bro. Remember what we said last week?
They ran across the Okra, boy. And that
they didn't play the Statesmen. They played the Okra, and them boys got with them, bro. Oh my God!
And I think they took it a little easy on Valley because of Coach Wade being there last year. Because it really could have
that's scary, bro. That's scary. They took it easy on them.
Yeah, I think they took it. Shout out to Coach Cooley up there, man. But yeah, I think he took it easy on Valley, man. The dude could have scored anytime they wanted to, man.
Hey, we
check it out. We're gonna talk about it just for a little bit. Jackson State defense was in Jackson. And we got left in Jackson. The boys couldn't tackle. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you miss tackles, I mean, hey, you already gonna see them plays going down the field. I mean, but offensively they look good.
Them same, well not them same, but them missed tackles that y'all had Saturday was the missed tackles we had last week that led to them 65 and 75-yard touchdowns. So it hurt to see a defense not make plays. What's going on, Blue, man? Welcome, man. Thank you for checking in. The difference in this game, bro. The difference in the game was the second quarter, bro. That's where the game went off the rails, bro.
Like I'm gonna say them white young man's fast. And Marco, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to them white young men. They got some boys that can roll, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But then you can't come into a game like that missing tackles and expect to win. Jack State special teams were horrendous in this game. I wanted to choke the special teams down. Man, for real. Because, I mean, they gave away a lot of big plays in special teams put them in good field position in order for Texas State to get a lot of easy scores. And then they could not get no pressure. TJ
Finley
had all day to sit back there and throw. And when they threw it, he just let the receiver go one-on-one with the DB and make a play.
Yeah, and when you can't get no pressure, your secondary can only cover for so long. You know, you gonna, you know, when you play, like you said, man, when you play a game like that, you either need to, you need to be firing on all cylinders, or else you're gonna get snowed under. You know what I mean? It happens to everybody if you don't come to play. Them team, especially Texas State, now they trying to make a statement. You know, they trying to show this team is improved. They beat Baylor in week 1. They lost to UTSA by like 3. So they a team on the rise. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to show that they can hang. And you just can't get them, you know, you can't get them that kind of opportunity, you know. And special teams is a killer, bro. You have you have to value special teams, man.
The only thing I got my gripe was that Texas State let a lot of holding penalties, and like they called that was a bad officiating in that game. That's my only gripe, and I think Jack State probably ain't gonna go back down there. I wouldn't recommend any.
I would. After that, I wouldn't go. Man, it just, you know, I'm gonna put it like this, and we talk about, you know, winning FCS games and winning FBS games. In certain places you go there, it's gonna be hard to come out of there with a win, bro. And you know, some teams like they'll pull up on you if they feel like they done made their point. There's some teams gonna keep their foot on the gas, and you know, sometimes and the penalties start adding up. And your mistakes start adding up. You know, that happened to us in 21 against Troy. You know what I'm saying? The mistakes just kept adding up, and the score, you know, kept adding up. And it before you know it, you're getting snowed under. So it's tough, man. You know, you already playing, you know, a little bit behind because of the scholarship difference.
Right.
And then now you got to try to keep up.
Yeah, I think in order to touch on that comment, I think they try to score a lot of points on JSU because they got 3 of our recruits on their team now, and I think they were just doing this showboat, man. You know, and you know, to be honest with you, man, F them people. How about that?
I always had a bad thing for Texas State because they gave us Greg LaFleur as an athletic director a few years ago, and we ain't been right since. So I ain't never had no love for Texas State, but they just, you know,
lose every damn game.
When you can't, like Blue said, when you can't get stops, man, it don't really matter who you playing. If you can't get stops, you know, and the team can put the points on the board, they're gonna keep doing it because short of, you know, falling down, they gonna keep doing it because they want that confidence too, you know, to put them in good situations. But you know, to me, a loss is a loss. Once you get past a certain margin of points, it don't even matter no more. So
I agree with you. You know, with that defense, you know, they had a lot of miscues. You know, the offense for JSU to go in there and score 40 plus is good, being a SWAC team, but man, just some things about these referees, man. I mean, some blatant penalties was going on in front of these referees, and they weren't calling it, bro.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They called back that last touchdown, and I think I was still at the game. I was at home. I think I was at home by the time I looked at it. I was like, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Because that wasn't even, you know, that's not really necessary. But you know, it is one of the things that, you know, you kind of got to roll with the punches, man. Because at a certain point, it's all bad.
Over. Yeah, it was over. It was really over at halftime, y'all. And I started watching the Colorado game. I'm not gonna sit there and just watch a ass whooping, a one-sided ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? The game over.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I wish you tell my wife that, bro. She, oh my God, she would not turn off an ass whooping, bro.
I don't want to see that. That's just demoralizing. It's traumatizing. You know, I'm a J State all day, bro. But
I got my limits, bro.
Man, it just ain't nothing you can do. You might as well just turn and watch something else.
Bro, I remember we were playing LSU last year. You know, that first quarter was just rough. You know,
yeah, it was.
And I turned the game over at halftime. I was like, you got to watch this on your phone because I'm not watching no more of this game. I started watching somebody else, man. I'm like, I don't live with that, man. I'm not from that. My school get beat, but I'm not one of them people from a school that get beat down a lot. So I don't want, you know, that's different. You know?
Yeah.
Oh man, and, you know that's not even that right there is not even necessary, man. You know,
black on black crime. That's sad.
Exactly. Man. So man, let's jump into week 4, man. Since this game about to start in a few minutes.
We ain't touch on Alcorn, man. We don't
want man, yeah. Let me talk about them young mans. Well, I'm glad you caught me, man. Let's think about them young mans. Good win for Alcorn, man. You can say McNeese is down or whatever, but McNeese been whooping the SWAC forever. I don't care. How you feel about Texas State is how I feel about McNeese. I can't stand them jokers. So I'm glad Alcorn defense stood up, man. Alcorn defense stood up and stood tall. The run game played well. Them young mans came to play. Mm-hmm. I don't know what Coach Fred told them in the locker room, but them young mans came to play. Them big bad Braves, man. I got to show love. Hey, if any team I shouldn't forget about, it should be them young mans. You know what I'm saying? How did I do that, bro? I can't forget about that. But they still kind of work in progress on offense. But that defense, man, it can be nasty. That defense can be nasty, and they starting to show it. I'm pulling for the Braves, man. If they can get that passing game working, then I think they're gonna be in good shape, man.
I'll tell you, I got PV Saturday, bro. I really do. I got PV in that game Saturday.
Oh, we might as well go ahead and jump into it then, since we here. Big game, man. Prairie View going to Alcorn. Prairie View looking to go 2-0 in the conference, 2-0 in the division at that. Alcorn looking to win their first conference game. This gonna be a battle, man. This game might be over in 2 hours the way both these teams run the ball, bro. This game might be over in a second the way these two teams run the football. Somebody gonna have to be able to stop the run. And I like Alcorn on defense. I don't know, Prairie View defense.
Yeah, they've
been a little shaky, man. I know you're riding with them, and we got some Panthers in the house, but this is gonna be a physical game. This gonna be an old school Alcorn game, man. This gonna be one of them games that you run up on them, and they gonna batter you.
Man, tell Zoe. I'm telling you, bro, Prairie View get this done, man. All they gotta do. I think the key in this game is if they can just limit and slow down Agent Zero, they got it. They got it, man. Because I think they're gonna be able to run the football. I think they're gonna be offense. They're gonna do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I do think Prairie View gonna be able to move the ball on the ground for sure. And Connolly been looking, he been looking to get better as a passer, which he can do. Like I say, I like this game, man. I think defensively, whoever can get the stops is gonna be the team that win. And I'm a little concerned about Prairie View defense. Now, if it become a shootout, then I think that favor Prairie View because I think their offense is more balanced. But if Alcorn could keep this game, keep it tight and ugly, then I think it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, like I say, I'm riding with Alcorn mainly because of defense. But it's gonna, a couple of mistakes here and now. We'll see what happens. I think Prairie View got as good a chance as anybody to go in that game and win. Now, don't get me wrong. And we got a lot of people riding with PV today.
Man, I'm telling you, I believe PV just the better team, man, on paper. I won't be surprised they can come out of the West, man.
Oh, I
They're
don't
a dark
either.
horse team.
I do think whoever win this game gonna have a leg up in the West, man. Because the more wins you can stack up early, the better. And for Prairie View, they got a lot of division games early in the season. So if they could get past this game, and I think they got Grambling next week, if they could win them 2 games, then they sitting at 3-0 in the conference, and they 3-0 in the division. So that's 3 teams that's already behind them. So they got a good chance of taking a hold of this division if they can make the plays they need to make on defense. That's gonna be the key to it right there. But I picked this as my game of the week, so I'm thinking this is gonna be a really, really good game. Yeah, we got some SWAC action about to start up in a minute. I need my boy Coach Maynard to get back on track, and get his team ready. Whatever he need to do it to get his team ready.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's see where I want to go next. Let's go to Valley, man. Valley and North Carolina Central, Circle City Classic. Now I heard somebody say Davis Richard got an ankle injury, so I don't know how bad it is, but I don't even know if that could help Valley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. That's what I was saying. The same thing. I think I still got Central probably gonna roll Valley, man. They got way more talent than Valley. And
I think
Valley
they can play anybody at quarterback and win that game, man. And I hate to talk about Valley because I've been talking really well on them, but I knew when the season come around, Valley was gonna have to have some work to do. But I hope Coach Wade can grind it out. But this is gonna be a tough game, man.
Right, exactly.
And that's why I felt like that Central State game was the biggest game that they had, man. You needed that win. You needed to beat Central State because it was going to be hard to beat Delta State anyway. So you needed some kind of momentum going into the Central game because it don't get easier. Next week you got to play FAMU. So it don't get no easier. But I think Central State can name their score in this one. I hate to say that about my SWAC family, but it's going to be tough, man.
Oh, yeah, it's going to most definitely be tough.
A game that got a lot of interest for me because I don't know what's going on, but Texas Southern and Grambling.
Ooh, yeah.
I've been hearing some things. I don't know how to pick this game because Coach McKinney said Andrew Body gonna be a game time decision. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He played. I think Texas Southern can win. If he don't play, it's gonna be interesting because I don't like Grambling's defense. The defense make me nervous, but I know you can't take a lot away from 2 FBS games. You really can't take a lot away from that. But you played 2 games and came with a ball. Like I said, I'm operating under the assumption that he's not gonna play, but I can't speak for anybody. And I'm not going to speak for anybody, but I was trying to look at this from both angles. Right. TSU still got a lot of talent. I just don't know if the coaching staff believes in what the backup guys can do. Because you got a great running game. You got a great running game. What's up, Blake? What's going on to them big bad Braves out there? So you got a good running game. You can lean on that. Grambling can't stop the run. Hampton ran the ball down their throat. LSU ran the ball on them. Florida Memorial ran the ball on them. Nobody can stop. They can't stop the run. So, we already got a turnover. Alabama and them fumble. Oh my God!
Didn't I tell you? I said, whoever wins the turnover, y'all gonna win this game. I told y'all. You can't come out there fumbling and
on the first play of the game, bro. Come on, man. Come on. On the first play of the game.
I told you what's gonna happen. I told you APP ain't playing. They trying to upset somebody.
Man, I need to take a pause for the calls real quick.
Hold on.
I know we're talking about Grambling and TSU, but I gotta ask y'all: if TSU, if Alabama A&M don't win this game and they sitting at 0-2, who you think man will make it past the Magic City Classic? Because I remember a lot of people saying that he really went on the hot seat, but they looking a little discombobulated right now. So I really wonder, man, if he coaching for his job right now. Because you cannot turn the ball over in a game like this. So we're gonna like I said, we're gonna monitor this and see what Pine Bluff do with this situation, having the ball in a good position. Early fumble, that's 5 fumbles in like 2 in 3 quarters. 5 turnovers in 3 quarters is horrible.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, man, it's gonna be an upset tonight.
And if Pine Bluff go up early on these people, man, it's gonna be rough. But we're gonna keep our eyes on that one. So what? So who you got in the TSU game, man? Did you pick?
I picked Grambling because if Body don't play, I don't. It's gonna be a long day. But if Body come back and play, it's gonna be a long day for Grambling. But you mean Miles Crowley has been playing pretty well for.
Yeah, he actually been playing. And the running game, man, the running game is there. They got the weapons on offense. I just don't know how they gonna play on defense. I picked Grambling just because number one, they playing in the hole. You can't never discount playing in the hole. So that can be a factor. I do think if TSU can run the ball, which they got the guys to do it, they're gonna be in this game. I think it's gonna be a close game. A lot of it just depends on what the quarterback play is. TSU having trouble stopping people. That's true. Their defense hasn't been that good, which is surprising. Because they got a lot of guys. But I will say if they need the positivity. So they need to take control of their game early, and get Grambling out of there. But I think it's gonna be a back and forth affair. I picked Grambling just because I'm uncertain. So I know Lowe's J was saying everybody disrespecting TSU by picking Grambling, but
disrespecting TSU,
you know,
man,
y'all gave up 37 to PV, and I'm not gonna talk about the other games, but y'all gave up 37 in that game. And if Grambling offense can score, so if they can, that's an easy win right there. The Ocean of Soul win the halftime easily. Easily. I won't ever say anything about that nursing shoe band. I'm never gonna say nothing good about that. Pine Bluff, man, y'all got to do something with this ball now.
Yeah, I got to go. I mean, I got good fielders. It's just how to put it in the end zone for real.
All right. So that takes us to, I guess we'll go ahead and talk JSU and Bethune, man. I Coach Woody first SWAC game in his first SWAC game on the road in the vet. I don't even know what, like I said, they quarterback got hurt against Miami. So we'll see. Oh, man, that's tough to get over though, man. Because if you let a game slip like that, then that ain't gonna be the only time you're gonna let a game slip like that. You got to stay locked in for 4 quarters. You fall behind again, or you let the team get up, you got to keep it going. So that's a tough thing to have happen, especially in a game like that.
Right. But like the comment below, it said if you give a healthy Andrew Body and you know what I'm saying, some oh yeah, I'm telling you, man. Until then, I can't. I'm rolling with Grambling. So I think Grambling gonna get it going offensively, man.
I do
And
too.
then I mean, Miles Crowley not turning the ball over, he looking poised in the pocket, making good throws. I mean, why not? And then that running game good too. Shoot, I got him. That's what I'm rolling with.
Touchdown, Pine Bluff.
I told y'all, my boy riding around the gump.
Now I need to address these four turnovers, man. Nobody said, when my team turned the ball over 7 times in 2 games and we lost them games by a combined 17 points. Nobody threw us a rope. So turnovers happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we turn the ball over on a potential game when it's going in the gump. And we had 2 horrible turnovers late in the Jackson game. I'm not letting no turnovers slide, man, because if anybody suffered from turnovers, we did. And we wasted a couple good defensive efforts. So I'm sorry, Los J, man. I can't let the turnover slide, not this time. Because my team turned the ball over a ton in 2 games and still could have had opportunities. But let's jump back on JSU, man. What you think about this game Saturday?
Yeah, man. No disrespect to BCU, but I think I hate to beat BCU this Saturday because Jackson State got to get that sour taste of that defeat from last weekend out their mouth, and I think they're gonna have that Ed Reed spirit come Saturday. So, WC Gordon Classic first home game. They're trying to turn up for the city, man. And this game, I don't think it's gonna be close, bro. Because I think they're gonna be able to run the football. JSU's offense is clicking now. So, still some questions on the defense and special teams, but I think JSU gonna take BCU seriously. I think they're ready, man. So I got JSU win at least about 40 plus, bro.
I was conservative. I said like 28.
40 plus, y'all.
I said like 28. But we don't know anything about Bethune-Cookman, man. It's like we got an idea who Pine Bluff is. We got an idea who Valley is. We don't really got a clue who Bethune-Cookman is, and that's tough, So I don't, I wouldn't expect a lot in this game. I think they might. Yeah, it's all disrespect, man. Ain't no offense taken. It's all.
Yep,
but we like I say, man, we don't know what this team is. So I wouldn't be surprised they came out and they got the ball first. I wouldn't be surprised they scored first. But I don't think they're gonna score more than that. Like, I see them really struggling to move the ball in this game. I think the defense from JSU gonna be locked in because they got a lot to prove. I mean, it was an FBS game, but you still don't want that to be your last outing. So you want to come out and show people that you can play. I think JSU win this game. Like y'all said, I think it's gonna be a
very convincing win. A really convincing win.
I think they're gonna put their foot down. Because I just don't know what Bethune-Cookman is. We 4 weeks into the season, Brent. I don't know what this team is. And that's
Bill don't know what they is.
Yeah, and his press conferences show he don't know what's going on. So I think that with the way JSU can run the ball, I don't think they really even got to pass the ball much. I think JSU run for about 250 at minimum in this game. I think they're gonna really make it happen. By 13 win in the first quarter, because I know it's gonna be.
JSU by 13. Hey, don't
in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, as long as they win, that's all that matters to me, man. I mean, you by 13. That's cool.
Hey, a SWAC game, like I said, you take it how you can get it. So a SWAC game, you get it how you live. So it don't matter. Like they say, whether inch or mile, winning's winning. They're like, you just take that dub. But last game that we're gonna talk about. This is an interesting game, but I don't know. I don't know if Bama State gonna be able to hold up their end of offense. I think the defense gonna keep them in the game, but I think, fam, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I don't got no faith in Alabama State offense, bro. I don't got no trust in Demetrius Davis. I just don't trust their OC. I don't know what their game plans are. They coming off a bye week, so maybe they made some corrections. And my coach Dooley speak, maybe they made some corrections. But I just don't got no confidence in their offense, and their defense gonna wear down. I don't care how good a defense you got. If you keep running on the field over and over, you're gonna get tired. And I think they're gonna get tired. That's a good step. That's a step in the right direction. Because from anything I've heard, when Stewart on the field, the offense moved better. I don't know if it's good enough to win, but I think the offense is better. But they need to have some more people step up because Keyshawn Johnson, a great receiver, man, but he needs somebody to help him. Bruh, what's going on with A&M, man? They got it back, but they need. What is going on with these guys, man? Like, Jesus Christ, what is going on with the?
I told you, UAPB is not there to lose, man. They come to knock somebody out, bro.
Oh yeah, they punching in the face right now, man, and they're making it tough. But I got FAMU in this game, man. I don't really see how Bama State could really do a lot in this game. The one thing they can do is score because the last time they was in Bragg, they ain't score. So if anything, they need to the Thursday night games always ESPNU. So
is that the only Thursday night game this season?
They got a Coastal Carolina and somebody playing, Georgia State or somebody playing. They playing too, but they only got two games tonight. Yeah, it is the only SWAC game.
Okay.
But so I got the Rattlers in this one, man. No doubt on that one. My last game pick, something against the bye week, bro. I don't think Dooley could beat the bye week, man. I think that bye week might outcoach Dooley, but I think the defense gonna carry us through this game.
Oh wow!
But man, we need to get some things going. But I'm glad, man. We finally fully in SWAC play, man. I've been waiting a long time for this, so hardly no more FBS games. That's a plus, man. 'Cause it's been a rough non-conference schedule, man. Yeah, and that's that boy Terrell Gardner, man. That boy can run, man. He got good speed. They need to get him the ball more often. They need to put the ball in his hands more often because he's a playmaker. And that's what's frustrating me about A&M, man, because they got talent. They got talent. I'm really starting to think the problem is on the sidelines, man, because there's no way that this team should be playing like they playing. But they on the move now. They're in the red zone, so we're gonna see how they do. But man, I think I might go ahead and cut this one tonight, man, so we can get in here and watch this game, man, because this is actual SWAC football. I ain't got no problem with the FBS game, man, but I hate back to back, man. I cannot stand playing two FBS games back to back. That makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
Especially since your big rivalry game is week one. I think you need to have a break in between them games. I'm not a fan of two FBS games anyway, but show not two in a row. That kills me, man. But man, from anything I see, Houston Christian ain't that good, so I think PV might have an opportunity to win that game. they play Southeastern this weekend, so I'm gonna definitely try to watch that and see what they got. But man, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man, and get out of here a little early. Try to catch this game before A&M throw it away, before they fumble it away. So with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. Catch this game. We'll be back next week. No SWAC football on Thursday, so y'all, we're gonna do our normal hour plus. But today we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Get a little dinner, watch a little football, and we'll be back next week, man, with another edition of SWAC Smoke. So we're gonna holler at y'all.
All right, y'all.